deficiency in children.
Hello, ma'am.
I said
Hello.
when
Okay.
is a condition when the body is lacking a necessary vitamin that are essentials for growth
Okay.
and development, which can lead to various uh, health problems. And this can be caused by inadequate dietary intake or medical condition that prevents the body from uh, absorbing the vitamins.
Okay.
The symptoms can vary widely depending on the uh, specific vitamins that are lacking. And this can include fatigue, skin problem, impaired cognition, and increased susceptibility to infection. There are
Okay.
various vitamins that are important for body growth development, which includes vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E, uh, vitamin K, and each one have different functions in the body, and which also includes micronutrients. But when these are lacking, uh, all these important vitamins are lacking, it can lead to various health problems. And it can be due to inadequate intake, or if there is a medical condition that prevent the body from absorbing the vitamin, which now results in deficiency.
Okay. Thank you so much for that. So, why are vitamins important for a child's growth? What happens when a child doesn't get enough of these essential nutrients?
Um, Vitamins are uh, they are very important for uh, child development and child growth because they play uh, various roles. Uh, they play various roles uh, in child growth and development. They are crucial for building strong bones, supporting cognitive and brain function, and they also help to boost the immune system. The vitamins usually support the development of organs and tissue. They help the body to produce energy and are vital for proper vision, skin health, cell repair, and the deficiency can lead to health issue such as stunted growth, learning difficulty, and increased susceptibility to infection. So I mentioned earlier that there are various vitamins uh, that are essential in the body. Um, like vitamin D is very important for bone development, and the B vitamins, they are very useful in energy production. Iron is also very important for brain development. Zinc plays a role in brain development and immune booster. So vitamin A and C is also very important. It helps the immune system fight off infection and promote healthy immune response. Vitamin E helps protect the cells and support the immune system. So these vitamins, um, they helps overall, they helps to uh, develop, I mean, in body function, brain development, and they play various roles uh, in the growth and development of a child.
Okay. Thank you so much. In your experience, that's in Nigeria, are vitamin deficiency a common problem amongst Nigerian children today? And why do you think that is?
Yes, vitamin deficiency is uh, is uh, is common
Mm.
in Nigeria, especially when it comes to vitamin A. Um, is one of the common um, vitamin deficiency that we have among children under the age of 5 in Nigeria.
Okay. Now, what vitamins do children tend to lack the most? And you had mentioned vitamin A at some point, but how do these particular deficiencies, how do they affect their growth? How do they affect their health?
Um, um, One of the common vitamins that are lacking in Nigeria is among the Nigerian children through studies and research that has been done is first is vitamin A deficiency, the vitamin A deficiency
Thank you.
is common among the Nigerian children. We also have iron deficiency. It's also one of the vitamins or the micronutrients that is also essential for brain development. When it comes to vitamin A deficiency is a public health uh, uh, problem in this part of the world. So when it comes to vitamin A deficiency among children,
Similar.
vitamin A is very important for eye development. When it comes to vitamin A deficiency, is very important um, for eye development, while iron is very important for for blood development and also for cognitive and brain development in children. So when these vitamins are lacking, it may affect the eyesight, especially vitamin E, and vitamin iron can affect the cognitive development and can cause anemia in children.
Okay. Now, Let's talk about vitamin A. Even from when you're pregnant, you hear this as antenatal. We hear that it's important for eyesight. We hear that, the reason why some kids are not growing, maybe they're stunted growth, is as a result of vitamin A. Vitamin D is also another common one. We hear about it. You get it from sunlight and all of that. If a child is maybe jaundice, they say, "Oh, put the child in the line of lights and stuff, and so that they can get sunlight to help the child's growth and the child's health." How important are these vitamins, and how do they affect a child? What are the signs that a parent should look out for to say, "Oh, this child needs vitamin A"? What are the signs a parent should look out for to say this child is also lacking vitamin D?
Um, when it comes to these various vitamins that you have mentioned, vitamin D, is very important for uh, bone and skeletal uh, development. And when there is a lack of vitamin D, it can impair growth, and it can lead to a condition there may also affect the developmental delay, and also it can lead to a condition that we describe as rickets in children, because it's very important uh, for bone formation. So when there is when there is the deficiency, it can lead to rickets in children. And when it now comes to vitamin, iron deficiency can lead to um, anemia and also affect the cognitive development.
Hello, Dr. Akianla.
Hello.
Okay, I think I was muted because I was already speaking. So sorry about that. Okay, thank you so much. Now let's move on to this question. Some parents confuse vitamins with minerals. I think I do too. But can you help us understand the difference between vitamins and minerals, and how things like iron deficiency can also stunt growth or cause tiredness?
Um, vitamins vitamins are organic compounds that are produced by plants and animals. They are produced in the body, and while minerals, they are inorganic elements from which can be derived also from soil um and water, probably from what we take. So when we talk about vitamins. Under this, we have vitamin A, vitamin D, E, and K. While minerals includes uh, organic compounds that include iron, zinc, um, iodines, which are also uh, important for body function. Um, the the minerals, they are more stable and maintain their chemical structures, while vitamins, uh, they are fragile, can be broken down by heat, air, or acids. These are the major difference between the two. They are also, the two of them are important for body functions, for to carry out the normal physiological functions of the body.
Okay. So the next question I have now is that are there certain groups of children? We have children that are picky eaters, children that they are very, very choosy when they're eating. But are there a certain group of people of children who are at risk of vitamin deficiencies?
The Yes, there are. You mentioned earlier that picky eaters, children that pick their food. I mean, they don't. When it comes to their dietary intakes, they don't have the opportunity, or they don't like taking uh, different kinds of food. Rather, they prefer to stick to one type of food. Uh, those ones, um, they are at high risk of getting vitamin deficiency, because we have different. I mean, vitamins are different. They are derived from various type of foods that we take, and also other ways of getting is when you have these when they are taken in form of vitamin supplements. For I mean, children that are not taking enough food, or they stick to one type of particular food which they like to eat, are really at high risk of having this vitamins deficiency. Yes. Yes, I'm doing something.
Okay, the next question is what are the vitamin deficiencies or causes of vitamin deficiencies that that parents do not know about? Like, is it poor diet? Is it poverty? Is it parents not knowing what food are truly delicious? What are the biggest causes of vitamin deficiencies so that parents are aware?
Okay. Children that want to okay, children that are risk for vitamin deficiency. Also are those that have underlying health condition, you know, some that have malabsorption syndrome like cystic fibrosis, celiac disease,
Mm-hmm.
you know, those ones, because they are not absorbing enough from their food intake, they are also at risk of having vitamin deficiency. Also, children that are on restrictive diet, you know, those that are probably those that stick to vegetarian or vegan diet due to allergy or due to one thing or another, they are also at risk of having vitamin deficiency. Children that are overweight, you know, they are also those ones, are, and those with limited sun exposure, they are also at risk of some vitamins deficiency, especially uh, vitamin D. Um, Young children, young infants, especially breastfed children, too, so also may be lacking in some vitamin, especially vitamin D, because breast milk does not contain enough vitamin vitamin D. Um, so these are the major factors, risk factors that may cause some children to lack, to be lacking or to have vitamin deficiency. Certain medications such as antacid and seizure medication, use of steroids, you know, may also affect and interfere with vitamin absorption. And for children with poor diets, you know, they consume more of diets high in processed food, low in fruits and vegetables, and whole grain may also have lack essential vitamins and minerals.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but a lot of parents really, really complain that their children don't like vegetables, their children don't like fruits. So how can they encourage their children to eat healthy foods, or is this something that you have to do early on for children to get into the habit of eating healthy?
It is advisable to start early. As soon as these children are 6 months, uh, please introduce them to introduce into their diet fruits and vegetables. Initially, please, maybe what you may need to blend for them, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes put it, I mean, cut it into smaller pieces. You know, you may need to blend it uh, for them to eat. Uh, and also the children, the parents should also be a good example, you know, include it into the family diet so as to encourage them early, you know, to be able to eat this this class of food, the fruits and vegetables. Introduce fruits that are in season to them as early as
Mm-hmm.
possible, and encourage them, you know, to eat fruits and vegetables as parts of their nutritional diet.
Okay. All right. So now how can a parent care for their child who has, I think we have a call. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Oh, the call is gone. We lost that call. Please do well to try again. 07000 0700, beg your pardon, 917 09155 or you can text or call us or WhatsApp us on 0703 or 08155 Our toll free line is 0800 Okay. I was asking that what's the solution when you realize that your child has vitamin deficiency? What's the treatment? Is it treatment? Is it supplements? Are there injections or diet changes?
Um, there are different. As I mean, from what we have been talking about, there are different vitamins, and it's not really possible that you may be lacking all of them at the same time. So it's possible that maybe at a particular point in time, a child may be lacking one or more of the essential vitamins that are needed for its growth and development. So when it comes to a point like this, the first thing you have to take is the dietary history. Uh, want to know what this child is taking and why is he lacking uh, this type of vitamin. So from the dietary history, you'll be able to find out the cause why the child is lacking in this vitamin. I mentioned earlier there are various causes while a child may be lacking a particular one or two vitamins that are important for his growth and development. So one of it is poor dietary intake. You may have poor absorption even when the child is taking the food, but due to one thing or another, there is a medical condition that prevents this child from absorbing these vitamins. So these are the things, and you want to know, is there a certain medication that this child is taking that is one way or another depriving this child from
Mhm.
benefiting from the nutrition, I mean from the food that is supposed to provide these vitamins. These are the things that as a doctor you want to know, and it will help us to to know how to manage this problem. For those that are not taking enough, you may have to uh, I mean work with a dietitian that may have to advise and counsel the parents on which kind of food that this child will need to take to be able to get the vitamins. And there is also a role of
Hmm.
dietary
Hmm.
supplementation through I mean use of supplement, multivitamin supplement, in which this child can take as a medication, be able to take care of the
Hmm.
vitamins, you know, uh, or the
Yeah.
dietary deficiency. And if there is a medical condition that is causing malabsorption, this have to be taken care of, you know, so that this child, can be, uh, I mean, can be taken care of and prevent the vitamin deficiency.
Mhm. Okay. For and beyond individual families, what do you think that schools and government programs can do to reduce vitamin deficiencies among children?
There are various programs that are put in place um, in the community at means which it can be put in place in the community in school and also by the government to be able to take care or correct some of these uh, vitamin deficiency
Mm-hmm.
uh, amongst the children, especially under children under 5. You know, you have vitamin supplementation, especially vitamin A. You know, at a point, we have a government that they have to enforce the vitamin supplementation in some of our food, especially salt. You know, there are some salt that are in which vitamin A is added, you know, so that various household, you know, that using salt can be benefit, you know, from that taking and where the deficiency can be taken care of.
Mm-hmm.
Some of these food are fortified with vitamin A,
Mm-hmm.
salt, so that when you add salt to your cooking at home, then you also benefit, you know, from getting some vitamin A. So, and also school food program in which at school these children, the school, the government partner with food vendors which to provide food for children, you know, at school, uh, in which we'll be able to meet up their uh, nutritional needs to help with their growth and development, especially those in which that comes from uh, poor homes, so that school can be at school they will be provided meals, you know, that will be able to supply the essential nutrients and vitamins that they need for their growth and development. And also, there are some common food, you know, at home that we need, which are also fortified, you know, so that when we take some of this food, then we know that uh, vitamins are also being added, you know,
Mm-hmm.
so that these children can benefit uh, from it.
All right. Thank you so much, Dr. Olufemilala Akinola, for today's edition of Radio Doctor. Before you go, what is your take on processed snacks or sugary drinks? Does it worsen deficiency, vitamin deficiency in children?
Processed food, sugary food, yes, it's one of the, I mean, that wasn't vitamin deficiency, because some of these things when you have um, there is what you known as there is hypercons due to, so it's allow kidney to sort of absorb some of the vitamins that may be essential for growth. You know, when you have hyper when you have high sugar in the blood, that increase the
Mm-hmm.
kidney filtering some of these essential nutrients. You know, they are wasted. They are it's increased hyperfiltration, and some of these they are wasted and comes out, you know, and filter out as urine when you take some of these hyper concentrated sugary drink.
All right. Thank you so much once again, Dr. Akinla, for coming on for today's edition of Radio Doctor. Dr. Akinla is a consultant pediatrician at St. Ives Family Hospital. If you want to get in touch with her or any of our other doctors, you can do it so on the Teledoc app. Okay, thank you so much for listening to us today. Radio Doctor on Women Radio WFM 917 is Nigeria's first free consultation specialized radio health program, broadcast Mondays through Fridays at 10 a.m. Do join us tomorrow, same time at 10 a.m. for another edition of Radio Doctor. Thank you so much, Dr. Fela, for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Yes. Many thanks to the producer Aisha Sani and executive producer Tonwoke Wale Shonaya. My name is Fumi Bangala. Do have a healthy day. Stick around with us on Women Radio for even more exciting shows and great music to keep you company today. My name is Fumi Bangala. Like I said, do have a healthy, healthy, healthy day.